Start.
My name is Dr. Vinita and I am a consultant. I am practicing palliative medicine at Bhaktivedanta Hospital. Bhaktivedanta Hospital is a major hospital on the northern side of Mumbai where we take care of many patients in palliative care. Palliative care is basically a concept which deals with care of patients who are suffering from a chronically ill disease which is in the advanced phase. It is a phase, palliative care is a phase where you take care of primarily of the symptoms which happen because of the disease. The cure is not possible, which is declared by the main physicians and the doctors. But this patient needs care till the end of life and beyond that. That is why this concept of palliative care has come in. Now when we talk of palliative care, it is not like any other medicine or not like any other medical care. Here the patient is primarily covered as an individual where of course the physical symptoms are taken care of with emotional issues and psychological issues and the social issues which are concerned with the patient. The practice of palliative care in my hospital and my department has been there for 5 years and we have been taking care of very actively patients involving advanced cancer, patients having advanced liver disease or a lung disease or a kidney disease. But in this entire care, the important section that we also deal with is care of elderly, the senior citizens, anybody above the age of 75, plus patients with psychological and neurological problems like Alzheimer's and dementia or maybe a comatose patient. Palliative medicines in this section basically helps these patients who have reached an advanced phase of the disease, a neurological problem or similar or simply no disease with just an old age and concerns of the old age, and care is given to these people by going to the house of the people, talking to them and spending some time with them. The care is basically given by the doctor himself. There is a team with a psychotherapist and a psychological counselor. There is a nurse taking care of the hygienic and the nursing issues which is concerned with the bedridden and elderly and the psychologically ill patients suffering from dementia. Care is also given by volunteers, which are the major sections of our team. When we focus on giving care on this section, which deals with mainly senior citizens and elderly and people suffering from dementia, we focus more on the psychological care, the primary needs of this section of society, which is of course many times is not aware. People are not aware what this section of group needs. To list the few challenges that I face when I take care of senior citizens, I have seen the setup of the Indian society where there is the elderly and the old age people are at home most of the times because of their generalized weakness become homebound. The family and the children are busy with earning money. Most of the times these patients are neglected and the care is not given up to the mark because there is less awareness of what are the needs of these senior citizens. Most importantly, there is also a problem of caretaker. They do not know how to handle these patients. They are unaware of how to handle a patient having Alzheimer's, dementia, and most of the times they cannot spare that kind of time because of their employment and their business, etc. They are unaware of how to take care of my elderly grown-up grandfather, what are his needs, and in their sources, medically they are busy in getting the social and financial resources to cover up the care. I will tell you a very common example. When I have a patient coming from ICU and the care is supposed to be given at home, when the patient lands into a kind of status quo, maybe due to a multi-infarct or maybe a comatose patient, the relatives get frightened to the thought of taking a care of grandfather at home. This is a major problem. They are not aware of what all facilities are there and how this care can be given to this patient. So what the palliative care does is we have a set of nurses, a set of equipments which we give on rent. Taking care of an elderly at home is no more a problem when one comes and registers with palliative care or is given the knowledge that elderly care can be made very easy with limited resources, with awareness of what all is required for this patient, and awareness of the medical disease and the consequences that may come and the complications that may come. Once this knowledge is given to the caretaker, he is definitely more comfortable. He is able to take care of his mother and grandfather. At the same time, when he is back from work, after a long day's work, he finds his grandfather or a parent smiling at his face. So this is how it is covered. Plus, there are volunteers which visit the patient, which in the absence of the family members talk to the patient, celebrate anniversaries, celebrate birthdays, which are usually missed. The concept of giving up on health and life in a senior citizen or in an old age is no more valid when one comes into palliative care. Each day, each moment is important for that person who is growing old, and what to say when the person gets into an advanced phase or maybe is in a terminal phase. There is palliative care. Care is given at home by the doctors. The spiritual issues, fear of death, fear of aging, fear of suffering from an incurable disease, these concepts are no more there, and they are very well taken care of by psychotherapists and the psychological counselors who take care of these concerns of this elderly people. What I find in my practice, that yes, we have to go a long way. There has to be awareness of the elderly care, the issues and the concerns of the elderly, especially the psychological issues, the feeling of neglect, their loneliness, the urge to share their life, urge to share their feelings, which is mostly neglected by many people, and the caretakers do not have time for this. So this is covered by palliative care, and I will definitely love to participate in any endeavor where the society becomes aware of the care of elderly, the rights of the elderly, and the helplines available for the elderly. I have personally come across some NGOs like Silver Innings, Dignity Foundation, and NGOs like and centers of dementia, the daycare centers for dementia. I have myself undergone these trainings, and I found these NGOs doing a lot of work for the elderly. So this part of society where the person gets old is not it need not be a very difficult part of his life. It can be very smooth as far as his physical concerns, emotional and psychological concerns are there, and he can be very well taken care of. We would hope to increase the awareness towards the help to these elderly people.